Hi, my name is Tanya from Advivum Journeys, and in my work as a coach and retreat people, I guide people who are curious about living their best life. And I think one of the things that many of us are experiencing right now is the sense of timelessness, or maybe you would phrase it as Groundhog Day. Things that either repeat themselves so we can't quite keep track of what day it is or what hour it is, or really the extension of time, as many of us are unsure of how long we will be in this situation of geographical distancing, maybe working at home, kids at home, when that's not the normal pattern, etc. And I think in this time, what's very useful is to make sure that we do things that have crisp starts and stops, beginnings and endings. So I encourage you to think about your days and your projects with clean start and stop times. You might want to consider that your days should start very intentionally. What is the day when you're waking up? What is the day when you're beginning work, if you are working, or parenting, if you are parenting, or whatever it is that next role is? What is it when it ends? How do you mark when it ends? How do you mark when your day ends and you go to bed? Think about the starts and stops, but also think about it in the context of your projects. Choose to do things right now that have endings to them. The idea, for example, of the puzzle craze is not only that it is something that we can get lost in, but also that it is something that we can see the completion of, right? Think of other things, the baking of a cake, the ending of a particular outline for some work that you're doing, whatever it is. Think of things right now in terms of completion. Knowing that you've given something a check mark will give you that sense of having accomplished something, of having achieved, of having closed the book, closed the chapter, ended the day. So in this time where everything seems to be flowing from one thing into another, I suggest that we become very intentional about how they start and how they end, and try and choose things that have clean completions, or break them down into clean completions in order to give ourselves that sense of time moving on, but also of accomplishment and pride. Take care of yourselves and treat yourselves gently in this time.